one is Char from Char's Fascination. Now, I have foundation on. I have my eye primer right here from Curst. Not Curst. We are using Curst today, though. This is from Cosmetics. Now, when I use this, I generally just use this e.l.f. brush that I've had forever. Just pick up a dab. That's all you need. That is honestly all you need from that. I still need to do my hair. I might do it later because, see, Rob's daughter is going over to her boyfriend's house after school. So, gives me the opportunity to do that. Teenagers, they will walk in on you. If you have a teenager, if you raise teenagers, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. So there's that. What am I using today? Like I said, Curst Cosmetics. But I am using the Spellbook palette. I am still rotating my palettes. So, one thing I will do before that is blush. You don't need some big fancy thing for this. You could just use a beauty blender. I already have some on here. Now, this is called the Magic Cream Blush. It's magic because this stuff works with your pH balance. There's like not too much, not too little. You can always pick up a little bit more if you want. Honestly, a little dab will really do you. Switch sides on your beauty blender. This is also Curst Cosmetics. Now, they have had to deal with the tariff issues, right? So a lot of things are delayed shipping. I think they might still have these in stock. If you get anything from Curst Cosmetics, I will leave 3 codes for you to use. One of them is mine. One of them is FabFitMama's code, which is Christine. And then Stephanie's code, because she's a Maven too. So I will try to make sure that I leave her code. Now, I wanna plan this, and I wanna try to go out of my comfort zone. So we'll pick up a brush, and I want to try that green, but I'm not too sure about that right now. It's just me. It's just me. I normally gravitate towards the earthy or fire tones. That's usually me. Actually, let's go in right here. If you notice, I never and go above your crease right there. Bring that out to the edge of your brow. Like that. You can even sort of sweep it like that, but make sure you're doing that motion. Right in here again, above your crease. Remember, this is not going to sit the same on both eyes, because even though it's the same skin, on one eye your skin is just a slight bit different than the other side. One of these things not like the other. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, you can't really do the like swishy rolly motion with that and get that. Did you see what I just did right there? Yes, yes, you can. Okay. Should I do it this way or should I do it that? I want to go with this one. You know, the 4-pan deal. But I will be using the black in here. I'm thinking skip the blue. We can use this row because we want that to help darken things up. So let's go ahead and go in there. Go at just above that crease. Just above it. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. And I didn't clean the brush. So that's pretty. I gotta play with this palette more often than not. I really do. So let me blendy friendly these two colors. Now, if you notice, I did not go all the way up here because I'm going to save that little brow bone area. And pick up another brush, make sure it's clean enough. Sure. No, it's not. Come on, I clean. How about when you clean a brush and it's not clean, even though you washed it? Shit happens. Which brush I got? That's not what I want. I thought I had more brushes than this. I know I do somewhere. Anyway, now we can take this and you can just take that right up at that brow bone. I am just so used to like doing most of the look just looking at the viewfinder. Doesn't really bother me. We'll pick that up. Put that right there on the lid. If you don't think it's good enough, you can. Some people don't want to wet their brush, but quite frankly, I have been cleaning this on a makeup wipe, so it is kind of damp. This does, however, pick up. Kind of like this soft, almost a champagne look when it hits the lid. So work it in like that. Work it. Don't twerk it, just work it. We're going to go into that black. And we're just going to work that like right there. Right there at the edge. Bring it. If you saw like towards the edge of your eyelid. And work it like that. So you're not going all the way over. Ugh. You ever like you're doing a video and like crap comes up across your screen and you're like, no, because that's blocking what I'm doing. Holy crap. You know you have. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab my mirror. But this is turning out pretty. Kind of vampy in a way. Grab another clean blendy brush. And then when you blend this way, blend it up towards the end of your brow. I think this is pretty together. Like, look, I'm going to tell you right now, male or female, you do not have to put a shit ton on your face to feel better about yourself. You just don't. You don't have to have crap ton of makeup just like all over your face. Let me see. Highlighter. We'll take this Kosmetics. We'll dip back into that shade that I put here. I don't know how well you're able to see that. There you go. Now you can sort of see that. And then if you think it's too much, go ahead with your beauty blender, which mine is damp. And kind of just diffuse it like that a bit. And then I'm trying to think, do I want the black eyeliner or do I want the red? I think I'll go with the black eyeliner today. And I'm not done with this because, you know, we got to do a lip. And I also have to do my brow. My creepy ass neighbor just walked right through the yard. If he tries honestly in here, I have several ways to protect myself. I'm telling you, when you have creeper neighbors, your ass better have a way to protect yourself. That neighbor, he has broke into the house before, and the cops didn't care. And that was with the old crew at the barrack that we have. They did not care. So, like, that's pretty fucked up when the police just didn't care. Anyway, I'm going to finish the eyeliner. We will never get our eyeliner to look the same on both sides. Now I'm going to take that angle brush and go ahead and dip in that black and do my brows. Remember the thing, go light. Don't make it look like Tammy Faye Baker did your makeup. Unless you want to make it look that way. That's your choice. That's your choice. Which would be kind of funny, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, my oldest daughter, I know she had a YouTube channel, and she actually came at one of my subscribers thinking it was me. I felt sorry for Beth. Like, girl, we don't even look alike. But my oldest daughter, Kendra, if you see this, like, get off the alcohol. That's why your dad isn't around. That's right. That's why their father is no longer around. Alcoholic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here, that black, but with that thin brush, we're just going to go back in there, fill that back in a bit. Gives it that little more smoky eye moment. It's like you initially went in just to like place where you wanted that. And there you go with that part. Okay, so if you don't have a bronzer with you, always look for that brown shade. Bronzer or highlighter. Put that on right under your natural cheekbone. I don't know. I have a natural dark spot right there that's like been getting darker by the freaking day. Or I should say week. It has, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'll fix this in a minute. Jeffrey Starr says, start from behind your ear. Okay, Jeffrey. Then I'm just going to take my foundation brush and be blendy friendly with that. Because that really does, it helps to blend it because your brush is already damp. And if you have forgotten your powder and you have your clean powder puff, go ahead and go into that light shade. Wow. This, that. Like, now with this, just take it in a light circle. I'm telling you, if you forget part of your makeup, don't worry about it. You've always got something to help you out with that. Stipple it. Okay, just stipple that. And that's that part. Okay, now we're just going to do a lip. And I'm trying to think of which color do I want to use. Do I want to use this one or do I want to use the black? I think I'll go with this one. I use the black one a lot. A lot more than the other ones. So I'm going to line my lips. Okay, I had to like move my sewing machine to get to my lip beads. So I'm not going to use this one today. This is a lip gloss. Y'all, this smells like fruit or Fruit Loops. Oh yeah, or Fruity Pebbles, one of those. But that is a pretty shade, just not today's shade. So you can go with the pumpkin shade. You can go with the black shade, either one. But sometimes I will blend, or what I'll do, I'll show you this. I meant to grab Tombstone, but this one's good. All right. Let me grab the mirror. Go like this. Leave that center part. Go like this. The guys are just coming in. Okay, so now that you have that on there like that, I'm going to show you, like, you do that little hue moment in the middle with this one. This one is Hallows Eve. You know, hey, just in time for spooky season. That's what Curst Cosmetics is. Spooky season all year round. I always smell these to make sure that they haven't curdled. Just like that. That's all you need. Just that little tiny bit. And just go like that. Right. Now when you use a matte liquid lip like this, make sure that your lips are clean and dry. And you can just pat that across. I know that looks a bit patchy right now. It's not a patchy. It's just a bit patchy. But you never know. You might want to do that to scare up your look. Or anybody remember last year's viral thing of going like that and then having it like weird? You can do that too. Doesn't matter. Like I said, that's your gig. If you want to do that. So give me a minute. So now that I have it like that, that does look cute. I had to work on that a moment. I will tell you, I had to wipe that off on the bottom, just not the top. And then I had to reapply the black and then this to get that. I think that's like super cute. Super, like, you know, you can basically wear this if you go to a club. You could wear this whole look. Like, I tell some people, like, I'm in my 50s. Like, if I can do this look in my 50s. And I had one person tell me, oh, like, oh my God, those jowls. You know, like, I've seen some jowls on people bigger than my jowls. And it also depends on my day. If I'm feeling well or not. If I'm not feeling too good, I'm all puffy. And then I got the big ass puffy jowls that hang down. But that's on just not my best day. But you know what? Always try to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. We still have our creepy neighbor out there somewhere walking along. Yeah. Somebody needs a straight jacket for that guy. Um, but yeah, if you have crazy neighbors like that, make sure you have a way to defend yourself, because around here, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can go into that on YouTube or TikTok or any other social media platform. But anyway, I hope you like this look. Now I will be rotating the Spellbook palette. And remember, happy spooky season, because you can brew up your look with Curst Cosmetics. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Stay spooky.